brothers badly needed to be purged, and from them too flowed waves of social prophylaxis. They took those who were too independent, too influential, along with those who were too well-to-do, too intelligent, too noteworthy. They took particularly many Poles from the former Polish provinces. It was then the ill-fated Katyn was filled up, and then too that in the northern camps they stockpiled fodder for the future army of Sikorsky and Anders. They arrested officers everywhere. Thus the population was shaken up and forced into silence and left without any possible leaders or resistance. Thus it was that wisdom was instilled. That former ties and former friendships were cut off. Finland ceded its isthmus to us with zero population. Nevertheless, the removal of the resettlement of all persons with Finnish blood took place throughout Soviet Karelia and in Leningrad in 1940. We didn't notice that wavelet. We have no Finnish blood. In the Finnish War, we undertook our first experiment in convicting our war prisoners as traitors to the motherland. The first such experiment in human history. And would you believe it? We didn't notice. That was the rehearsal. Just at that moment, the war burst upon us, and with a massive retreat, it was essential to evacuate swiftly everyone who could be got out of the Western republics that were being abandoned to the enemy. In the rush, entire military units, regiments, aircraft, and artillery batteries were left behind intact in Lithuania, but they still managed to get out. Several thousand families of unreliable Lithuanians. 4,000 of them were subsequently turned over to be plundered by thieves in the camp at Krasnoyarsk. From June 23rd on, in Latvia and in Estonia, they speeded up the arrests, but the ground was burning under them, and they were forced to leave even faster. They forgot to take whole fortresses with them, like the one at Brest, but they did not forget to shoot down all political prisoners in their cells and courtyards of Lvov, Rovno, Tallinn, and many other Western prisons. In the Tartu prison, they shot 192 prisoners and threw their corpses down a well. How can one visualize it? You know nothing. The door of your cell opens and they shoot you. You cry out in your death agony, and there is no one to hear your cries or tell of them except the prison stones. They say, however, that there were some who weren't successfully finished off, and we may someday read a book about that too.